Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Rome 2. And this time, not a siege battle, not a land battle. Well, I guess it is a land battle, right? But it's a river crossing. We don't see these a lot, if at all, ever, which is I find disappointing. Granted, there are two choke points, but it's just a different type of way, different way to strategize. So I personally like them. Now, funny fact, this is the third time that I'm recording this video. The first two, my voice didn't actually get picked up by my microphone, didn't carry over into the recording. And I think it was because the app that I used, NVIDIA Broadcast, which cuts out all background noise, needed an update, and I think that might have screwed with OBS, because my microphone is set to NVIDIA Broadcast instead of my actual microphone, and then my microphone is linked to NVIDIA Broadcast. But anyway, all right, let's get into it. This one's sent in to us by Eric. Eric and his ally, Starkiller 556, are here on this bank here. Eric is playing as Armenia. Starkiller is playing as Sparta. Then we have Smoke Grenadiers as Macesali, and the Music and Heart 2 as Massilia. Now, I gotta admit that Eric and Starkiller seem to be gruesome twosome here. A lot of the videos that Eric has sent into me have been of him and Starkiller just absolutely wrecking shit. Which I have another video that's going to come out right after this one. So you're getting a twofer for today. And it's, once again, Starkiller and Eric just dismantling the opposition. So, that being said, I'm going to quickly go over army comps, because I don't want to do this a third time. So Armenia has 4 elite Persian archers, 2 Kartli axemen, 4 axemen, noble spears, Persian hoplites, Eastern cataphracts, royal cataphracts, noble blood calves. Sparta has 4 royal Spartans, or 2 royal Spartans, the rest Spartan hoplites. These Skiritai from the Wrath of Sparta DLC, 3 Cretans, 1 Rhodian slinger, and Spartan pikes and Imperial pikes. Massilia has 6 Levy freemen, 3 Gallic hunters, 3 citizen cav, 1 Hippeus lancer, Massilian hoplites over here, and then 2 more Massilian hoplites and 3 thorax swords. Macesali has 5 ranged units, so I guess he just didn't know. 4 slingers, 1 skirmisher, all desert levies except for the desert vigiles and legionary cohort. So let's get into it right away. You'll also have to pardon me, I am chewing on a throat lozenge because my voice is a little sore after recording this 2 times in a row, then doing it for a third. Alright, so you can see the armies rushing up to secure the banks of the river. Sparta looks like shifting over some troops to assist Armenia. Sparta is definitely going to be the key here, since it's so lightly defended on this side. Sparta is going to need to punch through as quickly as possible, so that he can then, with what other troops he ends up leaving here, he can send over and put pressure on the right flank of Macesali and Massilia. Looks like he's sending over 3 units of the Skiritai. I don't know why I'm doing it. It's not going to be any different. Skiritai. I think it's Skiritai. I don't fucking know. Royal Spartans. These guys are basically like a Thurio spear unit, kind of. They're like the Paraoculi spears that Sparta gets, but these guys are actually really, really good. So we can see the Gallic hunters probably hiding in the forest over there. firing in at these guys. He's pulling them back so they don't take too much damage. These guys are key. They're going to come in big and helping crush this over here. Now back over here, not much movement. They're just taking their time. We got a skirmisher battle going on over here. Sicily is losing one of their slingers. Another one's getting focused down. Back over here, Sparta is engaged with Massilia. If I was Sparta, I might calm up this unit here and actually send them up. Maybe even send up. Maybe not actually. He wants to hold the line. So he wants them to come to him so he can just use these guys to jab the end of this mess. Let's see, he's moving around. His Cretan archers, Rhodian slingers, going to get a good angle so he can fire in on the sides of these guys. These two Cretans are focusing down the one Gallic that we can see, which is smart. Definitely want to do that. Back over here. Looks like the skirmisher fight. Took a toll for the worst for Massilia, but it looks like he's coming back with reinforcements. We're going to pick this fight up again. Oh, now we got Massilia moving forward some Desert Legionaries. Armenia smartly pulls back his axemen so that they don't get flanked around. Pulling back. They do get peeled in the back a little bit, but luckily these hoplites don't have anything that they can use. So these guys are going to fall back. And then the noble spears and the Persian hoplites take the brunt. Back over here. Sparta has repelled this advance. And now more than ever, this might be the best time for them to column up. And at least maybe even column up like this. You know? So then you have a V of death, kind of. But I don't know. The problem is well, it's not that it's a problem, but he has a lot of these troops, which is fine. But maybe, look at this. Filtering them through, are they going to get up and around? Or maybe they're just going to throw in. Will they throw? They're going to throw. They might be out. 14 kills, yeah, they might be out. Well, look at this. Gonna charge into the side of these Celtic warriors. These Glenn Freeman and Celtic warriors aren't going to have a good time. Sicily knows it. He's pulling back and going to reinforce. Now they're going to hedge their bets on putting an intense amount of pressure on Armenia to try and break through. But Armenia has got some great angles going on here. Firing into the side of these hoplites, side of these Vigiles. Skirmisher battles going on strong over here. It's 4 slingers against 3 archers. Looks like he's probably going to end up losing 1 archer unit, though, unfortunately. But Massilia is also going to pay for it. Now Sparta's starting to move over some more troops. It's probably smart, moving over both pike units. Right? Yep. And 3 more of the Skirmitar. That's what I'm going to call them now. Skirmitar. So they're moving over. They're going to reinforce. The lines are getting a little thin here. These hoplites have managed to break through. He probably popped them in the hoplite wall, and then the game moved them around, and they ended up in this formation. Which honestly, probably not the best idea, because now they're kind of sandwiched between 2 units. This legionary is getting focused down. Let's see if these archers are. While he did lose 1 unit of archers, he is hammering these tribal slingers. Back over here, Sparta is starting to clean up. It'll only be a matter of time before they manage to make it across the... No, not across the river and down all the way over there. That's not where they want to go. It'll only be a matter of time before they make it across the river and head that way to put pressure on their right flank.
Quickly now!
And we can see Armenia's cab is going to start to make their way over there as well, smartly. so they can get over here and cause some headaches for the foes on the other side of the river. Safely just moving forward, some more troops. Desert Legionaries getting in the mix. They are losing, however, though, unfortunately for them. Persian Hoplites holding strong, surprisingly so. But they are being supported by ranged units, or rather spear javelin, spear volleys. So helping out the back line of Desert Legionaries, probably going to pull out their fuel soon, start volleying in. Looks like they're using fire shot for whatever reason. Not really sure why. Firing in on these guys. Still have ammo. 200 kills, 203 kills. And now Sparta is moving across the river with our Armenian cav to back them up. 15 minutes, 40 seconds left in this one, guys. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. For those of you who are new to the channel, thank you for subscribing. I hope you're enjoying the content that's being provided to you. And don't forget, I do have a Discord server. Feel free to join it. If you yourself have any replays that you would like to see up on the silver screen that is YouTube, feel free to send them on in, and I will get to them in a timely manner. I'll cover them for you so you can see them. So another unit is routing, unfortunately. Ooh. That's tough. That is tough, but 59 kills, 153. They're going to be out of ammo soon. 50. And there he goes. These guys might come back though. As you wish. Yeah, looks like they're coming back. That's good. 214 kills. These guys probably have ammo. Yep. Indeed, they are. Getting shot in the back here. That's okay. Let them waste their ammo on these lightly armored troops. I mean, I say lightly armored, but their armor's 45. It's pretty good, actually. Compared to some Persian hoplites. That's 75. Never mind. But these guys are better than the Persian hoplites? 24, 20, oh yeah, definitely. Way better. Look at that, getting some great shots right into the thick of it. Back over here, Massilia is trying their best. Little blood cab getting the mix, 63 kills already. They are, yep, the 3 units are losing. Sparta taking their time, they don't want to get their range units caught out by these citizen cab. And Sacely is going to take off and try and save what cab they have. Coming back over here. He's just still going. Well, anyway, there goes all his ammo. Oh, no, never mind. And they're routing. That's probably it for them, right? Yeah, they're done. It's alright, though. So. Cilia is starting to move forward some more. Sparta's slowly moving forward, being cautious. Noble blood cab going for the kill, but couldn't catch the citizen cab unfortunately. Getting fired at by the Gallic hunters using fire shot. Still don't know why they're doing that. These guys getting shot in the back. Again, they're wasting ammo on these guys. I mean, they still have jabs, so they're using them, but I'd imagine these guys won't have too much ammo much longer. And they're gonna break soon. It's okay. Surprised that they're still. Oh, they run out of ammo? Yes, they did. That's good. All right, they're out of ammo, and so are they. Not these guys. These guys might still have ammo. It says that they're firing. So Now we're into a grind fest over here.
On my order, withdraw!
Light spears in the mix of it. 186 kills, 95 for that one. He is taking the hell over here. Probably just for a better vantage point. I don't think the hell gives you any type of charge bonus. It should. But most of the action taking place right here. Slowly chipping away at each other. Waiting for someone's center or flank to break. But I don't know if they're going to be able to pull this off. I feel like Massasoit probably should have been switching troops out to allow for the ones in the front line to rest. Sparta's moving forward. I feel like they should move forward a little more. If they push up, right? If they push up enough to the point where they're sitting like this. Oh wow! That's funny. They're like that, right? Then they could use either their Rhodian slingers or their archers, because they still have quite a bit of ammo, and they could set them up like right here, here. And fire into the backs of the legionnaires. Of course, it's easy for me to say this stuff because I'm sitting here watching it. I have like a clear overview of what's going on, but when you're in the thick of it, sometimes you're not really thinking that far ahead. You're more of like a reactionary role. You're responding to what the enemy in front of you is doing. So again, if he pushed forward, to there? If he pushed forward just a little bit more, he could have been firing into the backs of these guys. But I think they only have one. Oh no, they have two. They both have ammo, but he's about to only have one unit left. Sparta does have to be careful. They can't push up too much because then Massilia's cav can still pose a threat to his archers. Pikes get moved up. Finally got to get in the mix. This wall of spears is going to make it really difficult for Massilia to push forward anymore. Axemen having done their due diligence. A reprieve of sorts. Looks like the noble spears and Persian hoplites are gone. Not surprising. Blood Cav charging in on the general. Armenia's general charging on the citizen cav. Then we have Eastern Cataphracts charging in on citizen cav as well. Blood Cav unfortunately is losing as they are surrounded. But the Armenian general is putting in some work, up to 127 kills. Eastern Cataphracts up to 21. Cilia charging forward, his thorax sword. Sicilian hoplites and Levy Freeman to try and bust through the Spartan wall with spears, but don't know if they're going to be able to do it. Spartans are tough not to crack. So we'll have to see. I mean, I know, because this is the third time that I've recorded this, but you don't know, and I'm going to leave you in suspense. Got a unit of Axemen back here. Broken came back. They're just hanging out. Pretty tired. Look at them. They're exhausted. They deserve to take a rest, you know? Look at that beard. Look at that beard. Oh, magnificent. Alright. Let's Looks like Masacely starting to... they're pulling back, actually. This might be a good opportunity for Armenia and Sparta to push forward and really catch them all in disarray. One unit of Desert Legionnaires hanging out, unable to do much. If they pull back, they're definitely going to break. If they pull back, they'll definitely get surrounded. So they have no choice but to stay there, get stuck in. Eastern Cataphracts up to 100 kills, winning decisively. Royal Cataphracts exhausted, but trampling through the Citizen Cavs. Pop second wing, smart. Meanwhile, over here, Thorax Swords are surrounded by the Spartan General. Hoplites. They're getting heavily focused now. Uh-oh, Thessalian Cat Gen is coming around. Sparta's pulling back his arrow troops. Is Thessalian Gen going to go after Cretan archers here? 156, 127 kills, almost out of ammo, so they're just about finished. And no, he goes after the general instead. Maybe not the best of ideas. Armenia and Sparta still holding a united front on the opposite bank of the river. While Armenia's general and last remaining cataphract unit give hell to Masacely and Massilia. Meanwhile, over here, the Spartan general and his followers are moving forward to envelop the rest of the Masacelian army. Still not pushing forward. Just want to hold, looks like, huh? But I'll tell you what. I mean, if they push forward on this now, they might have a bad time. Especially if Masacely set up like that. And then you have a nice kill box that they'd be walking into. But if Sparta over here can put enough pressure, cause these units to break, and make it so that they have to draw infantry units away, it'll give this force, this coalition over here, a better chance of being able to smack through. And there it is. Oh, so close. Gonna catch him. He is. Caught one of them. And they're getting fired at.
As you come forward!
Eastern Cataphracts going to charge into these Desert Legionaries. Going to charge right in the backs of them. Boom. Nice. Royal Cataphract General. Charge in. Oh! Nasty. Getting focused down. Sparta has moved forward, so has Armenia. Again, if they were in a kill box formation, they would have had a little bit of a better time. Axemen and Furitari taking the brunt of the Gila throws, trying to save the lights. 242 for the Eastern Cataphracts and 266 for the Royal Cataphracts. Last of Massilia getting enveloped by Sparta. Masacely desperately sending over troops to try and assist, but I think it's too little, too late at this point in time. Axemen starting to break. Pikes engaged, at least trying to get Pokey pokey with my 16-foot long spear. Pokey pokey spear. Where are these cataphracts going? What are you going for? What are you going to smack into, huh? I might maybe I would do this because the general's just hanging out there, facing the wrong direction. Put a serious hurt on this guy right now.
At the double.
Sparta managed to slip through some troops, it looks like, charging into the rear of these desert legionaries.
Double time.
More desert legionaries coming and trying to block up this road over here. And these pikemen who are kind of out of formation are going to
Get them. Any of them. Advance at speed.
Here we go. Eastern Cataphract's going to charge into the rear. Oh, you're moving. It's going to be even better. Get that number drop. Down 57. Hit it left. Go ahead and say that's all she wrote.
Pull back. Shatter them.
So that one unit that has no
Disengage.
kills. So they have full ammo. Pikes pushing forward, doing their dirty work. Eastern Cataphracts getting beat up, but they took as many guys as they could with them. 275, not bad. 273 for the Royal Cataphracts. They'll charge into the backs of, looks like, the General. Spartans dealt with them safely. Now we got some massive routing going on, and that's going to be it.
For glory.
All right. Awesome. Very cool. All right, let's see. Star Killer. Whew, pardon me. 556. 2,707 kills. 163 for his general. 79 for his other Royal Spartans. 197, 110, 115. 85 for the Spartan Hoplites. 47, 25 for his Spikes. And then these guys, 176, 157, 84, 260, 17, 115, 228, and 49. These guys seriously are just like, it's pretty gross how insane these guys are. 188, 205, 151 for his Cretans, and 237 for his Rhodian Slingers. Eric with 1,977 kills, 279 for his Royal Cataphracts, 275 for his Eastern Cataphracts, 128 for the Noble Blood Cav, 214, 112, 119, and 57 for the Elite Persian Archers, 103, 108, 138, and 80 for the Axemen, 34 and 40 for the Cartly Axemen, 117, 126, and 47 for his Spear units. Smoke Grenadiers with 2,022 kills, 97 for his Gen, 28, 128, 212, and 85 for his Slingers, 164 for the Desert Cohort, and then 82, 168, 70, 118, 104, 97, 39, 107, 158, 92, 103, 39, and 123 for the Desert Legionaries, and 8 for the Vigilantes. And then Music and Heart, 2, 856, 71 for his Pace Lancers, 9, 11, and 55 for the Sizzle Cav, 58, 34, and 13 for the Gallic Hunters, 84 for the Celtic Warriors, 11, 7, 16, 31, 12, and 19 for the Lenny Freeman, 54, 118, and 11 for the Massilian Hoplites, and then 41, 71, and 130. That's going to be it for me. Third time's a charm. Fingers crossed. Hopefully this worked this time. Guys, I hope you enjoyed that one. I know I did. It's fun to see river crossing battles because we never really ever see them, and it's something that I definitely would like to see more of. I think it can give you different types of ways to, or it makes you think different, makes you strategize differently, especially being that there's two ways that you can cross. But I digress. All right. That's it for me. Take care. Have a great day, morning, evening, night, whatever time of day it is, where you are while you're watching this. Just have a good one. Peace out.